Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy. This is Devashri. I'm working as an assistant professor. If you want to join Unacademy Plus, you can join it with the help of my referral code, that is DEBA1. So what are the benefits of the Unacademy Plus are daily life classes, structured courses as per the CSIR syllabus, live tests and quizzes, unlimited access to all the educators at single subscription. So if you want to join Unacademy Plus, you can join it with the help of my referral code, that is DEBA1. So if we move to the price list, if you join for 1 month, the price will be around 1890. For 3 months it is to 4725. For 6 months it is 8505. For 12 months it is 10,395, and for 24 months it is 15,120. If you use my referral code DEBA1, you will be getting a 10% off on all this. So to get the maximum benefit at the minimum price, you can use my referral code and you can be a part of the Unacademy family. So let's move to our topic. So today's microscopy, very important. This is a part from methods, unit 13, right? So today's topic is microscopy. What is microscopy? Microscopy is the chapter from methods and biology, and this microscopy deals with microscope. So what is microscope? Microscopy is basically dealings with microscope. So what is microscope? Microscope is an instrument that magnifies, say this word, this is very important, that magnifies object otherwise too small to be seen, producing an image in which the object appears larger. So microscope helps in production of enlarged image of a very minute object. For example, say this is an object here. So this object, it is very difficult to see the object. So what we will do, we will see this object under the microscope, right? If we see this under the microscope, how image will appear? This image will appear as like this. So that means what? This is a microscope which is helping in providing a enlarged image of a minute object. So if we see the properties, so it produces, the first thing it helps in the magnification, because it produces a very enlarged image of a particular object. So we can say it helps in the production of enlarged image of a minute object. Resolution, efficiency to distinguish two nearby objects. Suppose these are the two objects which are very closely, see these are the objects which are very closely related. Now it is not possible for us to see them separate because of very minute nature. So what we will do, we will subject this to microscope, right? And we will see that this object getting separated as enlarged, sorry, this will be enlarged and they are separated, right? So this distance which exists, so what is resolution? The separation between these two, this distance of separation between these two can be called as resolution, right? Definition, clear outline. Definition means what? This is the clear outline. Definition, this red color, boundary. Definition is basically stands for boundary, right? So it gives a proper outline of a cell so that it is very easy for us to understand the size of the cell along with the function, right? Next, numerical aperture. Numerical aperture is the area from which the light passes from the microscope, right? Okay, so that is the basics of microscopy. Now, if we see magnification, magnification is the degree of enlargement. We can say, in your words, you can also call it zoom. You have used the application zoom in phone, right? So whenever you use that zoom, that is what we call magnification, right? So magnification is the measure of how much larger a microscope or set of lenses within a microscope causes an object to appear. Number of times the length, breadth or diameter of an object is multiplied. So magnification is basically the degree of enlargement, right? And it includes the length, breadth and diameter of the object. It depends upon optical tube length, focal length of objective lens, magnifying power of eyepiece. So this magnification actually depends on certain properties. So what are the properties? Focal length of objective length. So if you see objective lens, suppose this is object, if I say objective lens, focal, we know the focal length, right? So what is focal length? The distance between the focus and optical center, we call it focal length. And this focal length of objective lens plays a role in magnification, right, along with the optical tube length and magnifying power of eyepiece. Total magnification is the magnification of the eyepiece into magnification of the objective. Magnification of eyepiece into magnification of the objectives, right? So this is what we call total magnification. Now let's check resolution. Resolution is what? Ability to closely differentiate closely adjacent structural details as separate and distinct. If two cells are linked like this, then it is not possible for us to separate. So resolution means what? We can see them as a separate cell, right? That is resolution. The limit of resolution is the minimum distance between two visible bodies at which they can be seen as separate and not in contact with each other. So this is what we call, this red color one, we call it what? We call it limit of resolution. This is the distance separated. So the formula for limit of resolution is 0.61 into lambda divided by numerical aperture, and numerical aperture is equals to n sine theta. So we can replace it with 0.61 into lambda divided by n sine theta is your limit of resolution, right? So that is what is your limit of resolution. So numerical aperture, it is the ratio of diameter of lens to its focal length. So what is numerical aperture? It is the ratio of diameter of lens to its focal length. Whatever is the diameter, suppose this is a lens, right? So this diameter divided by focal length, right? So Na is equals to n sine theta. N is the refractive index and theta is the angle of aperture for numerical aperture. Definition: capacity of an objective to render outline of the image of an object clear and distinct. That means if suppose this is a cell where outline is not clearly visible, so with the help of definition what we can get is a very clear outline of the cell. You can see this is what we call clear outline of the cell. This is what we call definition, right? Coming to working distance, it is the distance between the front surface of the lens and surface cover of glass or specimen, right? Okay, microscope. Now these are, let's check the microscope types, right? So if we see microscope, it is of two types. You can see here light microscope and electron microscope, right? So light microscope, it includes bright field microscope, dark field microscope, phase contrast microscope and fluorescence microscope. And electron microscope uses transmission, scanning and confocal. Now what is the difference between light and electron? The light microscope uses sunlight or artificial light, but electron microscope uses source of electrons to view the object. We will see these microscopes in detail one by one, right? Now coming to bright field microscope produces a dark image against a brighter background. It produces dark image against a brighter background. It has several objective lenses. It has got many objective lenses. It is two types, simple and compound. If we say simple microscope, it contains a single magnifying lens. Simple microscope contains a single magnifying lens. Compound microscope, it is a series of lenses for magnification. Light passes through specimen into the objective lens. Oil immersion lens increases resolution, have one or two ocular rays. So in case of compound microscope, it includes a series of lenses. Many lenses are there like objective, eyepiece, right? Light passes through the specimen into the objective lens. So how it happens? Suppose this is a source of light, light source. Condenser, it will pass through condenser, then it will pass through specimen, then it will pass objective, projector, and then eyelets, right? So this is how it moves. So light passes through the specimen into the objective lens. So this is what I want to highlight here. Light passes through specimen into the objective lens, right? Oil immersion lens increases resolution. So if you use the oil immersion, it increases the resolution. Why? Because the refractive index of oil is 1.4 times higher than refractive index in air. So oil immersion helps in increasing the resolution. It has one or two ocular lenses. Resolution is your 200 nanometer. That is all about bright field microscope. Coming to advantages and disadvantages. Advantages, it is used to view live or stained cells, right? And simple setup with very little preparation is required. Disadvantages, biological samples are often of low contrast and need to be stained. Staining may destroy or introduce artifacts. Resolution is limited to 200 nanometer. You cannot increase the resolution beyond this. So this is also a kind of, you can say, disadvantage of using the bright field microscope. Fine. Next, dark field microscope. Dark field microscope produces a bright image of the object against a darker field. So it looks like, say for example, suppose this is a microscope view area. So the background will be dark and the image will be, let me draw the image. Suppose this is the image. It will be brighter, rest all will be dark. Right? So these all are dark. So it produces, you can see it produces a brighter image of the object against a dark ground. Optical system to enhance the contrast of unstained bodies. So it uses optical system to enhance the contrast of unstained bodies. Specimen appears gleaming bright against dark background. So you see bright color specimen. Yes, bright specimen, and this is what we call dark background, right? Advantages, simple setup, provide contrast to unstained tissues, so living cells can be viewed. Disadvantages, specimens needs to be strongly illuminated, which can damage the delicate sample. So these are the advantages. Next class we will be dealing with the phase contrast microscope. If you have any queries, please feel free to ask, and you can also follow me on Unacademy. You can download the Unacademy app. You can type my name. You can follow me. You can attend my special classes on Unacademy. And uh, if you have any queries, if you want to know any other topics, you can message. I will switch to those topics, right? Thank you so much, students, for attending the sessions. If you are preparing for CSI Net, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also hit the bell icon for more notifications, and do not forget to download the Unacademy app to follow me on that and to attend my special classes, which are all free classes. You no need to pay anything. You just need to attend it if you are interested, and you can learn many things from there, right? Thank you so much, students, and my profile link will be given in the description box. So if you want to follow, if you want to attend the special classes, you can follow me on Unacademy, and if you have any queries, you can comment me, message me, right? Thank you so much, students, once again for watching this session. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care, everyone.